Good morning guys, welcome back to the vlog. My name is Sarah from Teacher is Happy and I'm going to be filming a week in the life. Okay, so this is our day today, Monday the 10th of May. This flip calendar is from my TPT for free, so go and check it out. So we've got sport on this morning where we're going to be focusing on object control. Writing, we're still doing imaginative, and we've got kind of wrapping it up this week with our big write. For maths, we're looking at patterns in algebra. Literacy sessions, I'm currently benchmarking everyone and they have to change their home readers, and then I have RFF in the afternoon for library, so it's a pretty nice Monday. I'm currently changing up this wall a little bit. I've got my wellbeing wall over here, which I think I'm going to move to here and just make this space a little bit more usable. I've got my word wall, which I want to encourage them to use a little bit more frequently. So I just printed out the posters and they look really cute. This is the first time I've printed them on colour. So I'm pretty happy with the colour and I'm so excited to share them with you guys. I'm going to make them up so I can share them on Insta. The mini posters here, what I think I'm going to do is put them either side of each other so that way you don't have all this white leftover paper, because that seems like a waste. So I'm going to make these into signs now and pop them up on this wall instead of these.
And what is the moral of this story?
Who can tell me what my next number is in this sequence? I'm going to say it out to you. So we've got 14, 18, 22. Who can tell me the next number in the sequence? It's recess now. I kind of didn't really film much of the middle session just because it was wild and there was so many like fires to put out. So that's kind of what I spent most of the time doing, but we did some literacy groups and some writing and some maths. It was just a very busy morning, and now I've got RFF this afternoon, so my kids have gone to library and I'm going to smash out just some busy jobs. I need to set up my planner for the week, and I finally found the stickers for it, which I'm so excited about because they're so cute. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to mark a whole bunch of work, input it into Markbook, which is like the system we use for reporting, continue to write report comments. And then this afternoon I have a leadership team meeting, so I'm not actually sure what it's in regards to, so I need to read the notes for that prior to going to that, and then I'll probably come back and do exactly the same thing until home time. I've been working pretty late during the weeks at the moment, just trying to smash out stuff. Like reporting time's just wild, and I don't like to work on the weekends. I try to keep them separate, so I work like really long hours during the week and then try to keep the weekends as separate as possible, because otherwise I just feel like it's too blurry. So weekdays are work days and then weekends I get to do fun stuff. Good morning guys, I'm in school early today to try and get some work done. I've just quickly like cleaned up my desk area because I left it pretty messy after yesterday. I did like a full room change around yesterday afternoon, and yeah, you know how sometimes you just want it fresh, and I feel like every time I vlog I'm like, oh, I don't like it, I need to refresh it. Just to get in the right headspace or mind space. Oh, I changed my password, hold on. Do you ever do that? And then they make you change it to something ridiculous that you're never gonna remember. Anyway, so I'm going to quickly do that now and just pick up a few bits and bobs that I've left around the room. I'm going to write out some awards and cut up. We have these little tokens that we hand out when we see people doing our school values, so I need to cut up some of them.
which I'm going to do in a moment. And I need to check my emails this morning because I didn't do that yesterday afternoon. I'm sure there's plenty waiting for me. Okay, so what's on today? We have scripture in the morning. We're going to do some handwriting and a little observation in our science book because we're currently growing beans, which I'll go and show you in a sec. Moving bodies, which is like gymnastics. Maths, we've actually got a test, literacy, and then writing in the afternoon. So yesterday afternoon, you would have seen I did a bit of a move around. So I moved my desk and stuff over here so that the teacher and I on the other side can be back to back when we do like benchmarking or support, and we can see in both rooms. So she's got her desk in this exact same spot on that side. And then I've turned this room into a bit of like, I don't know, an engine room, what do you want to call it? So this is where we'll do guided reading, currently doing benchmarking and assessing. So that's what that mess is in there. These are just some things that I need to return. So I made a little list of things that I need to do, return those, and then get ready for the day. My first job is to clean out this desk area because it looks horrendous and I can get no work done when it looks like this. It's just like piles of sheets and piles of sheets, and that's not a good working space. I really need to get my glasses because I can't see from this far away now that I've moved my desk. I'm so devo as well. I feel like this dress got completely crushed in the car, even though I spent this morning ironing it. So I'm so angry because I was like, what a waste of ironing it if it's just gonna get crushed in the car. Man, I cannot see that from this far away. This is not maybe the ideal desk space, or maybe my glasses are just really bad. Don't worry about what... So it's currently the end of the day, but I'm not really in my classroom at the moment because we have an external provider that comes in and uses the classroom. So I'm just in this little like engine room office space right now, just marking a ton of work. I'm going to procrastinate doing my marking because I'm going to stick stickers and redo my day plan for this week because it's Tuesday, the end of Tuesday, and I haven't even done it because I've just been writing it off my board instead of in my book, and I need to keep a copy in my book as well.
Mistakes, growth mindset.
Yeah. Hold on, let me Google.
Don't talk to me about your eppies.
Don't ask me about dojos.
Good friends don't tell on each other. Is your question relevant right this second? Yes, you may go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Where do we put them? They don't really match his theme. That one panel. Okay. Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday. Today's the day that I check the phone to see if anyone's away, so I did that this morning. Luckily, we've only got one person away, and they were already covered, so there was no phone calls to make, which is really nice. I've just gone and updated our morning slides where we say like who's away and who's covering them and what duty and all that kind of thing. And yeah, I made myself a cup of tea, so I'm ready for the Wednesday. So this is the updated version of my wall and kind of where I got to yesterday. All of my team wanted to print it out too, which was really nice. So they've all got it in their rooms to be super consistent. When we co-teach, we even went and put it in our other co-teacher's room who wasn't there. So he may get a big surprise this morning and be like, why is this in here? So what's on for our Wednesday this morning? We have dance, and I'd totally forgotten, I'm so devo, but I have my RFF got swapped, so but yeah, we've got a company coming in to teach them a dance, and then we're gonna have like a big showcase hopefully this term. We're going to do writing where the kids do what we call a big write. So we've been planning it for the last couple of days. They do talk homework and things, so they're prepared and they're writing their narrative today all about how to be brave. And then we've got maths, we're doing volume and capacity, so that should be a really fun like hands-on lesson. Literacy groups where I'll continue benchmarking all of the kids, and then geography, we're working on a big project, so I think it will be a super day. We've got our must-dos, our catch-up, and our may-dos. So today, once they finish writing, they can catch up on either of these things or do these things, and the same thing for our literacy activity. So it's just kind of like an easier way to avoid the questions of like, what should I do next? They can look at these posters and check out this wall and it will tell them. So this is the learning intention, and this is just like the basic success criteria. So I'll probably use this with our support group. So I can use capital letters and full stops, beginning, middle and end, read through to make sense, and use some spelling strategies or the things that we have in our classroom to help with spelling. And then with everyone else, we kind of develop the success criteria together. So this is just like a basic one that I'm going to be able to shift out and get started with the kids, and we can read through this together as well. And my tea will sit here all morning and get cold if I don't drink it, so I'm going to have some now. Oh no, that one's like private. Whoa! From the other week. So like I said before, I have my RFF this morning. It's normally not at this time, but because of NAPLAN, we've had to kind of change things around. So my goal is, I just wrote it in my diary, is to mark at least 5 tests and input the marks, because there's so many to mark. All those little tabs over there, all the tests I need to mark. So I'm going to try and do at least like 1 today, or 2 maybe, and try and do 5 by the end of the week. I've included a complication and its impact. Long I sound. Think about the word high. What's after the I that makes it a long I? We put this GH in there. So if we do fight, otherwise it is fit. We want to do I not find their home. Maybe could not find their home. And sound out my words. Well done.
I wrote it. All kinds of seeds.
Bottle's empty. What is it all about? We are filling stuff. We are filling objects and containers.
7. Yeah.
Good morning guys, happy Thursday. I've just been on the train on my way to school today. It's actually a lot warmer today, which is nice, so I can wear just like more summery clothes. I'm so over wearing like big parkas and winter stuff. I've been editing the vlog on the train like nearly every day this week, so I'm hoping to have it up for you guys on the weekend because I've been really bad with uploads. So I'm hoping to get that up this week. I've got a crazy day again today. It's never like a dull moment here. I've actually got less meetings this week than I've ever had, but every day still seems to have so much on. I'm going to try and smash out some work this morning, some report comments and things. I've only done, I'm not gonna say I've only done, I've done quite a few actually now, but it's more the assessments to mark, and I've just been like, ugh, like so much to do, but we're getting through it. It's just really slow. So today is Thursday the 13th of May. This morning we have news, which we do in news circles. So the kids prep a little topic, they read it out to a small group of friends, and then I have someone report back to the class. Then we have Scope IT, which is an external company that comes in and teaches us about coding. We have Drop Everything and Write, where kids get to pick their own like free writing. We also have writing again today because we're going to do something called Breakdown Buddies, where we kind of do conferencing with the kids and they give each other peer feedback. Then we have our literacy sessions, which again I'll be benchmarking, and then in the afternoon the kids have Kappa while I go to my exec meeting. I'm going to turn on my little light. I at least feel good when I've got it on. I hope this has any battery. I think I'm currently writing up some slides for our literacy for the week. So we make, I think something like 8 different activities, and I'm going to base it off our concept unit where we're doing persuasive text, and this is the next book we're going to read. So we're going to do a little predicting activity. That way we don't have to cram as much in our writing time, because we can do a little bit in literacy and still cover our, comprehension strategies and things. So excited because the IT man is here today and my printer hasn't been working, so he just fixed it so I can print off some notes. My kids are in this dance performance like I was talking about, I think yesterday, at the end of this term, so we need to send home the costume note ASAP so they can get organised. So glad my printer's back up and running. Yeah, I'm very lucky to have a printer in my room. It's for the whole level, but it's left in my little breakout room, so it's awesome. I think we're going to use these little boards for speaking and listening today. We don't have a news topic, so I thought they could, in groups, each person has to tell like a really quick short story about what might happen. So let's say they selected, what does it say? A robot who can talk, and they have to like quickly come up with a story about that, or maybe they can do it as a group. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but I think this will be a really good consolidation because we've been doing narrative writing, so this could be really cool, and then that hopefully will inspire them before they drop everything and write afterwards. Big loud voice for us, buddy. You summarized what that book was about without telling me every part of the story. So well done, because yesterday when I asked you what the story was about, you retold the whole story. Okay, so when I asked for you for what it's about, generally I want you to sum it up in like 2 sentences, and you did it in 1. Well done. Why is it sensible to wear long trousers and socks when you are walking through the undergrowth? We just had like the nicest lesson, and I wish I filmed it. It's always those like special moments that you never get on camera, and like all my kids like read out their writing, and we marked it against their goals, and so many of them achieved their goals, and we got to stamp it off, and it was just like such a celebration of their work, and it was just really sweet. And then it was someone's birthday, and we all sang happy birthday, but Naplan was on next door, so we did it like a quiet version of it, and it was the sweetest thing ever. And I'm so sad that I didn't catch it on camera, but yeah, I'm having like just a really nice day with my kids. I'm on class with them. Everyone's in kind of like, in the morning they were not in like a great mood, but it's really turned around, and they're just like obsessed with writing at the moment, which makes my heart so happy, because we've just really tried to do like drop everything and write, and give them heaps of like autonomy with their writing. Like they get to pick whatever they want to write about, and they're just writing in groups, and they're writing as partners, and they're coming up with these just like weird wonderful stories, and it's just so cute because they all want to read them out, and they're so proud. So I'm just having a proud teacher moment, and it's really nice. But now I'm going to my exec meeting, so I won't be with them for the last session, but that's okay. I'm going to scoff down. I had a banana. I have no idea where it is now. It's probably stinking out my entire bag. Yes, it is. And it's very sad and brown, but I'm going to scoff this down, go to exec. Very busy. Oh, and the girl that's birthday it is brought in little presents, so cute. Now I have a lollipop to eat, so I'm very excited. I need to go and get organized. Gonna take my laptop, day book. Let's go. I'm normally not in this good of mood at school. This is a really rare time, but it's nice. I wish it was like this every single day, but sometimes it's not. But when it is, it's the best feeling ever. And this is the days where like, I'm so glad I'm a teacher. And then you go off to a meeting, which doesn't make you so glad. So we only just finished exec then. It's now nearly 4:30. So it was like a 2-hour meeting, so my brain is fried. But I took the lollipop out of my lolly bag, and I'm gonna eat that as my reward for having a really good day. So I'm gonna do that. I've just got a few emails to send off, which I'm gonna action now, just so I don't have to do it tomorrow, because tomorrow afternoon we're having like a farewell thing for a previous staff member, so I kind of want tomorrow afternoon to just feel like I have nothing to do. So I'm gonna do it today. I said this all before and I didn't press record, but I'm I feel like sometimes the vlog weeks aren't really an accurate representation of every week at school, because I kind of pick the ones that I'm super busy to show you lots of different parts or components of school. But don't think that I stay here every single afternoon till 6 o'clock, because that's not true. It's really not. I most of the time leave fairly early, 3:30, 3:45. I don't work as late, or I get here super early and then leave early. So it's kind of all over the place at the moment, and I just feel like there's so much going on in my life at the moment. And yeah, I just work something I really want to get on top of, so I'm trying to do heaps in the afternoons and maybe like come a little bit later in the morning, and I don't know, it's kind of a bit messy at the moment. I want to get in a bit more of a routine. Yeah, now I'm babbling on. But I'm gonna leave in probably like half an hour. I'm just gonna action some emails, and I think that's pretty much all I need to do technically. I have a long list of things to do, but the emails are the most important thing, then everything else I can do tomorrow. I lied, there was one thing I really wanted to do first, which was create a goal for a student who hasn't had any goals just yet, haven't had a chance to conference with yet, so I'm going to quickly do that for her now. She did this like beautiful piece of writing today, and she's like, oh, I just don't know like what goal, and we normally pick it together, and we just kind of ran out of time, so I'm going to make one for her, like 2 suggested ones, and then she can pick which one she likes. But I was so happy to stamp off so many people's goals today. It was such like, and I probably should track them. That's like my next step, is I need to actually track when they do it. I normally just like pull it out and stick it in their book. I probably need like a spreadsheet of tracking, but like data for data's sake, like if I'm not using it, then there's no point. I'm gonna go and stick it on the wall. You should see the wall. Oh my gosh, it looks shocking. This is the current state of our goal wall. You know what? It means it's being used, which is a good thing. When I literally just realized this makes no sense. All things difficult before they are easy, as men say. All things are difficult, so I'm gonna quickly change that. I'm so cranky that no one told me. There's been people in and out of my room all day. Okay, I just realized that wasn't on the whole time. Should I move the... Either way, it's not going to fit. Does that make sense? All things are difficult before they're easy. Okay, it works, it works, it works, it works. It is 5:15. I'm calling it. I'm going home. Turning off my fun light. We're leaving. Good morning guys, welcome back for this Friday. We're almost at the end of our school week. Thank goodness, because it's been a big one. I never like the height of this, so I'm just gonna bend down here. We've actually got another big day today. I'm off class most of a Friday because I do lots of different tasks today. I do my coordinator role, I do my ECT role where I like look after our early career teachers and just do work with them, mentoring. And I have RFF, so I'm with my kids only about half of the day, but that's okay. I'm gonna run you through my day, do my morning routine, get ready. I'm already sweating, it's so hot. I don't know why, because it's really not. It's only like 22 degrees or something today. But anyway, I'm gonna go get ready. So what our Friday looks like, this morning we're gonna do writing, but we're technically doing like a speaking and listening writing, so like spoken text. For maths, we're doing volume capacity, and we're gonna go outside the room, science and geo. We're just finishing off some little mini assessments. And then for literacy, again, doing in literacy groups, and I'll be doing benchmarking, child protection lesson in the afternoon, which is for our PDH, and then we'll have our assembly, so I need to go and write some awards. We keep putting them down and then having no idea where they are. Yes. And as the day goes, I already realized I'm gonna have to swap 2 things around, so let's swap these.
measure,
Awesome.
but still groups of 3.
Yeah.
It's probably a lot better.
Yeah, I printed them. I haven't distributed.
Do you want me to chop up English?
Chopped.
What the heck? You're amazing.
No. I'm just avoiding doing other jobs.
Oh, they're kind of tiny.
Yeah, they're so tiny. I don't know if they're like that great, but I kind of figure,
They only need a tiny one, right?
well, why do they need a big one?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause it's I'm working in the room next to my kids at the moment, so I'm watching them do their talking circles and they're giving each other peer feedback and it's really cute. I've just marked 2 tests, so my goal this week was to do 5, so I've done 3 so far, 2 more to go, but it's Friday, so anyway. To smallest capacity. So if my 3 containers were a swimming pool, so these are going to be the backing, and I've got heaps of scrap paper that we used from our last art thing, and I want to just use it up. And we're going to make some really fun like pop-up portraits to fill up one of the walls that looks very sad, and I would just love some artwork to be in there. And we haven't done like an artwork in a really long time, so I think these will be really cute. Are doing today is making a pop art artwork, which means that, thank you, which means that it doesn't have to be realistic. I'm going to draw it this big for my face.
I don't even see it.
You won't see it. I've got this whole A4 piece to use. How big should my circle be for my face if I need to fit in my hair, facial features, your eyes at the top of your forehead?
No.
When I see people drawing, a lot of the time they put the eyes at the top of the forehead. If you actually look at someone's face, look at my whole face, where do my eyes fall on my face? If I had to break my face up into thirds, what third do they fall in? Yes.
It's like a bit higher than the middle.
A little bit higher than the middle. Your eyes are actually really close to the middle of your face. So quick update on the day. It was a busy afternoon. I was feeling it, the kids were feeling it. There were so many things that happened and I just didn't have time to film, so I'm really sorry about that. But they finished their artwork, so I'm going to show you those, and I'm going to actually put them up in the room, that little office slash engine room, while I wait for my lift to go to dinner, because we're going to have like a little farewell thing for one of our friends at work. And this is where the artwork kind of got to. They're looking very cute. Anyway, we're about to go to dinner now, so I've just popped all those buttons up. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe if you like this kind of content on my channel, and for watching this one. Thank you kindly.